Glitches in games, especially Apex, can be really fun, but sometimes there's glitches that happen that developers wish would never happen again. So let's look at some in Apex, like the free heirloom glitch, the glitch that screwed up packs for hours, and the box that terrorized Apex. But let's start off on the funnier side, because there's one glitch Respawn were wrestling with for a very long time, and it's extremely dumb how it was activated, because you know the explosive holds on King's Canyon? Basically, you put an explosive in them, and the explosive opens up the door. Well, in the early days when these were released, they allowed you to crash the server pretty easily, and all you had to do was ping the explosion, and this would completely crash the server. The explosive hold has had a lot of glitches. You could also glitch inside it at one point, which made a crazy trolling strat because people would never expect you to be in there when they breach it to get their items. One type of glitch I hope Respawn never lets happen again though, are glitches that force you to unequip things you've paid a lot of money for. For example, this recent one which may have affected you, because for some reason last season, Octane completely lost the ability to kick down doors when using his heirloom, and the only way to fix this was to completely unequip his heirloom, so luckily Respawn fixed this one quite fast, and I assume the heirloom broke like this because Respawn were actually adding brand new animations to it for the heirloom recolor. One glitch we know Respawn absolutely hate, and you can still see it in the game today, is the trident glitch. Basically, a few seasons ago, a glitch occurred where if you set a trident on fire with Fuse's ultimate, it would make it completely invincible for the rest of the game, which completely ruined the game for a period of a week because invincible tridents were everywhere until Respawn fixed this. And more recently, this glitch occurred again, and Respawn were really quick on fixing it by completely disabling tridents. They definitely don't want this to happen again. But what about that free heirloom glitch? Well, this occurred back in season 15 and was discovered by accident. Weirdly enough, it was extremely easy to activate. Basically, all you had to do was force your game to buffer by going in and out of the main menu, and when you saw this in the top right, the glitch was activated, but only for a small amount of time. In that time window, you could go to any legend you didn't have an heirloom on and equip the heirloom, and it would actually work in game, which is the craziest part. The thing is, once the heirloom was equipped, you couldn't unequip it unless you did the glitch again. So the people who did this by accident were very scared that they were going to get banned for glitching an heirloom. This allowed me to get many heirlooms in game after I figured it out, although it took Respawn quite a long time to fix considering that it was an heirloom glitch. But when they fixed it, people would only be allowed to use their heirlooms for one more game until they were taken away. This was definitely one of the craziest glitches of all time, because at the end of the day, it was a fully working free heirloom glitch, and people actually kept the heirlooms for quite a long time until it was patched. And Respawn definitely hated this glitch, although there's one glitch I feel like they hated a little bit more, and that would be this box right here. I can tell you, this has terrorized devs to an unbelievable amount, because Winter Express is a mode that comes out every Christmas apart from the one that just came, and every time it releases, there's an issue every single time. People glitch into this box and make the game last forever because it turns into a constant tie. You can't kill the person in the box, and they can't kill you, so the game is literally unfinishable unless you give them the win, and you can't give them the win. Every single year Winter Express came out, this glitch was unfixed, and I would imagine the reason we didn't get Winter Express in the last Christmas update is because they couldn't fix it. I've seen a lot of people throwing that theory about, and honestly, I totally believe it. This glitch was happening for years, so they probably just couldn't fix it. Another thing they couldn't fix for years, which was a super annoying glitch, and you'd know if you're a Loba main, basically, Loba from when she was released until a few seasons ago had unbelievably major issues with her bracelet, to the point where she was literally unplayable. There were periods of months and seasons where her bracelet would constantly fail when thrown, and it just didn't get fixed, but luckily, as of very recently, it's been running very smoothly. But this was a major pain in Respawn's backside, because this was an ongoing glitch for a very long time and massively complained about. Another thing that was massively complained about, which was honestly super justified because it was kind of a scam looking back on it, was this skin. This skin in particular is known for its really cool select animation where a pilot attempts a takedown on you, which is super cinematic and a really cool callback to Titanfall. The issue was, for the first week when this released, you couldn't actually see its select animation because it would completely crash your game and your teammates' game for some strange reason. This made people think Respawn just didn't playtest this skin, because how can you not discover an issue like this? And to add salt to the wound, it took them a few days to disable the skin, and they basically just told people to reconnect to the game and deal with it. And and also, when it was disabled, they just continued to sell it anyway. So they were selling a broken skin that would crash your game, and you kind of just had to deal with it. And that wasn't the only major Bangalore skin glitch, because this skin back in the day would be invisible for some reason. So if you were fighting a Bangalore who had this skin, there'll be a random chance they were just completely invisible, and the Bangalore wouldn't know it, and you wouldn't know it. What an ugly glitch. Although, a glitch that definitely wasn't ugly and was really fun, but Respawn probably still hate it, was this crypto glitch. Basically, if you had this skin and emoted when coming out of shadow form, it would completely scramble your animations, leading to crypto doing this. Basically, it completely randomized the animation he'll do, and a lot of them would be really broken, although a really good one was his res animation. The unfortunate thing was though, if you did end up fighting a crypto who had this glitch activated, chances are he would be clipped inside the ground when you were fighting him, so he was literally impossible to kill. Although this glitch was extremely fun while it lasted, because you got to see some goofy animations, and also you got to use crypto's banner poses in normal games, which is really fun, and they look like cooler versions of emotes. Just the whole clipping into the ground thing kind of ruined it for everybody. What about the pack glitch though, because this one was extremely annoying if you were affected by it, and you may have lost heirloom shards if you were. Basically, there was no rhyme or reason behind this glitch, but it activated twice to my knowledge in Apex's lifetime, and its effects would be game-wide, and any pack you opened would only give you 2 items out of the pack, leaving one completely empty. This normally wouldn't be much of an issue because you'd lose out on what? A common skin, a rare skin, but if you got heirlooms, you would end up having this, which is not very good. Now, it's not confirmed if the people who had this glitch happen on them lost heirloom shards, because we haven't been able to get any direct confirmation, but this is definitely something scary to see. Imagine getting 100 heirloom shards, you literally can't do anything with them. Luckily, since the 2 times this glitch had randomly activated, it's never happened again, and let's hope it doesn't, because it's just annoying. But you know, because we're talking about glitches Respawn hate, we can't gloss over the Belgium glitch, which they actually kind of patched. Basically, because of the loot box ban introduced to the country of Belgium, Apex Legends can't operate normally there because of packs. So Respawn have had to essentially give Belgium their own way to get certain skins and items inside of Apex. For example, on the Battle Pass, they don't get packs, but instead they get the equivalent amount of crafting, which a lot of people did use back in the day to get a load of crafting. And in these types of events, you can actually just straight up buy the skins with money instead of gambling. So in the end, Belgium's actually kind of better off. But Respawn caught on to something. A lot of people were switching their location to Belgium to get their storefront. So about a year ago, EA patched this and pretty much made it impossible without using something like a VPN, which a lot of people on console obviously can't use. I'm 99% sure though the recent patching of the Belgium glitch, after existing for like nearly 5 years, was maybe influenced by the fact that Respawn were going to release more of these events that could basically be sidestepped by the Belgium glitch. But that one is definitely a bit of a game theory. Although if we're serious for a moment, Respawn probably doesn't hate every glitch. There's been some really cool ones, so let's have a few quick honorable mentions. The first person glitch, the Trident launch glitch. This one was great. Also, you had the loot box launch glitch to go with the Trident launch glitch. The very big squad glitch, which I managed to do the day before it was patched, luckily. Also, if this glitch shows you anything, it shows that Respawn are prepared to have big squads in the game. Also, how can we forget one of the first videos on my channel, the loot ball launch glitch. I wish they didn't patch this, because there's literally no harm to doing this. Weirdly enough, a lot of my favourite glitches just involve being thrown across the map. But out of this video, which is a glitch you would love to come back, and subscribe.